And I want to take you to the Pacific Palisades. It's been almost 1 year since the Palisades fire tore through the Palisades. This right here is the Palisades Bowl. It's right across from Will Rogers Beach. I did this story back in March. I mean, take a look. This is what the community looked like before. It was a beautiful community. The rest, that is the aftermath. And get this, 1 year later, it's one of the only spots in the area that has been untouched.
I can't believe it's been a year, and this is what it looks like.
The place John Brown and his family called home remains untouched after the fire tore through the Pacific Palisades Bowl, a 172-unit mobile home community.
But the only thing that could be here are manufactured and mobile homes.
This is what it looked like before. Breathtaking views, a tight-knit community.
I can see your house.
I met with Brown back in March. He showed me the devastation left behind. Fast forward to today, and not much has changed.
The park is still not cleaned up from a year ago, and it sits across the street from public beaches. And so there's been dozens of rainstorms, and still all this toxic debris is just sitting here. And at least we want to see it cleaned up so we can start feeling like there's a little bit of progress towards getting home.
Brown blames the property owners. We spoke with the owner via phone, and he says FEMA denied the request for help clearing the lot. When we reached out to FEMA, they sent us this statement saying in part, the Pacific Palisades Bowl Mobile Estates was not eligible for the federal private property debris removal because it did not meet the criteria for rare and exceptional cases eligible for federal assistance. The PPDR program focuses primarily on owner-occupied residential properties. Debris removal from private commercial property is typically the responsibility of the property owner, who is expected to use their private insurance to cover the cost. So the property was left untouched. Then in October, the city of LA declared the site a public nuisance.
LADBS, the Department of Building and Safety, declared this a public nuisance, which the city had been telling us once they get that, it is going to be their responsibility, and then they'll have the authority to go in and clean it up. 2 months ago, it's still not cleaned up. What's going on? They're saying they don't have the money.
Well, thank you.
We reached out to City Council member Tracy Park, since the Palisades Bowl is in her district.
I introduced a motion to secure the funding we need to clear the property ourselves. We've waited long enough, and we can't just let it sit in toxic limbo any longer.
Park introduced a motion to secure funding for the cleanup. The motion was approved, but shortly after, the property owners came forward saying they would pay for the cleanup themselves. For displaced residents, the waiting game continues.
I just want to know where I'm going to be. I'd like to have a place, I'd like to come home.
Hopeful, still hopeful. And I think that's why we are asking other people to stand with us to not give up hope.
Strength in numbers has become their motto, even as many say they feel worn down.
People just okay with this? I don't understand. I'm just not okay with this. And we need to continue to really push people to not be okay with the bureaucracy of this city. It's too beautiful. This is such an amazing place to live. It just feels like it's falling apart.
Then around Christmas, residents got notice that cleanup starts soon. But it's the uncertainty that remains. Will they ever be able to call this place home?
And it's so hard to believe it's, pretty much been a year and people are still in that position and still wanting answers and looking for hope and coming together. But seeing the devastation once again at this 1 year mark and knowing so many people, again, are still in that position, it's just really difficult.
Yeah, I mean, one year later, it looks the exact same.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until the city said that they were going to find funding for the debris removal that the property owner said, hey, this was on December 23rd, right before Christmas, saying we are going to begin debris removal and they're going to start as soon as this week. So of course, we're going to continue following this because that's 170 plus mobile home units that people that live there, affordable housing for that area, who are basically in temporary housing and have no idea when and where they're going to go next.